Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could just drive down the road and go to and just pull up into the parking lot and go into a building where God's at? Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could just pull up to a building where God forgives sins, where God answers prayer, where God pleads on my behalf? You ask somebody, say, hey, where you going? They say, well, I'm going to the temple because that's where God's at. I want to be where God's at. This is where sins are pardoned. This is where the mercy seat is. This is where the praise of his altar is. This is where bread is on the table. This is where light is on the candlestick. This is where it all happens, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to be where God is. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we had a place in Millsfield, a place in Dyersburg, a place somewhere that we could go to and just visit, sit out and visit with God? Well, can I just bring your attention to the New Testament? In John chapter 1 and about verse 14, let me just read chapter 1 and verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Verse 14 says, in him the Word became flesh and dwelt. That word means tabernacled. That tabernacle dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory. The Old Testament, they beheld the glory of God in that Old Testament. But when Jesus came on the scene from heaven's portals, he came to Bethlehem's manger. He was born of a virgin, and he lived 33 and a half years, and he looked at them Pharisees. He said, if y'all think that's wonderful, you're looking at somebody that's better than the temple. You're looking at somebody that can forgive sins, that can answer prayer, that can meet your need, that can put bread on the table, that can show light in a dark room. You're looking at somebody that's better than the temple.